Get ready for the biggest stories in football, now. Wayne Rooney is sounding the alarm on Phil Foden's Manchester City future, calling his Carabao Cup final appearance a charity sub and questioning his role under Pep Guardiola. We'll dive deep into Rooney's surprising take and what it means for the young star. But it's not all doom and gloom for Foden and Manchester City. The star himself is firing a message of defiance, insisting the Premier League title race is far from over, even with Arsenal leading the pack. We've got his exclusive comments on why City still believe. And the international break is here, which means one thing: a massive call-up list for Manchester City. We've got the full breakdown of which of Pep Guardiola's squad are heading off for World Cup preparations and international friendlies, and who's been left out. Finally, we shine a spotlight on the rising talent Nico, the Manchester City starlet who lit up Wembley with a brace in the Carabao Cup final. Don't miss a second. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Foden's appearance felt like a charity sub, says Wayne Rooney, sparking debate about the Manchester City star's role. Phil Foden collected his 18th trophy as Manchester City clinched the Carabao Cup, but his late cameo in the final against Arsenal has drawn sharp criticism from former England captain Wayne Rooney. Rooney described Foden's stoppage-time introduction as feeling like a charity substitution, suggesting that the player's recent lack of game time and form under Pep Guardiola is a serious concern. Foden, who replaced Ryan Cherki in the 90th minute of the Wembley final, has seen players like Cherki, Anton Semenyo, and Savinho preferred to him in recent matches. Starting only 4 of City's last 13 games across all competitions, and without a goal in his last 20 appearances, Foden himself acknowledged the difficulties, stating, "Football sometimes is not straightforward. There are ups and downs, and sometimes you can't be the best version of yourself." He's aiming to return sharper after the international break. Despite this, Foden has amassed 18 trophies since breaking into the first team and has been called up for England's upcoming friendlies. However, his place in the squad for the summer's World Cup is reportedly uncertain, especially after not featuring in the Champions League exit against Real Madrid. Rooney expressed his bewilderment on the BBC's Wayne Rooney show, questioning what has happened to the player he considers a top player, and stating it feels strange he can't get anywhere near the team. Could this be a sign of trouble in paradise for one of City's brightest talents? Stay tuned as we unpack the full story. And later, we hear directly from Phil Foden himself about the Premier League title race. We still believe. Phil Foden insists Manchester City are not giving up on the Premier League title. Despite trailing Arsenal by a significant 9 points, Manchester City star Phil Foden is adamant that the Premier League title race is far from decided. Foden, speaking after City's Carabao Cup victory, emphasized the squad's unwavering belief and their determination to close the gap on the league leaders. Arsenal has held the top spot for much of the season, showing impressive consistency. However, recent signs of vulnerability and the psychological blow of their Carabao Cup final defeat have opened the door for City. The team, buoyed by their recent trophy win, is looking to leverage this momentum to reignite their league challenge. Foden highlighted the importance of the Carabao Cup win as a confidence booster, stating, "It's just good to win it for our confidence." With the international break offering a chance for players to recharge, Foden is optimistic about City's chances upon their return. "There's still so much to play for. We've got internationals now, so some lads can clear their heads and come back fresh. It's still possible to do. We still believe in it, and like I said, it's just small steps in the right direction. It's a good confidence boost, and we'll see when we get back," he explained. Will Foden's belief translate into Premier League glory for Manchester City? And we've got the complete international call-up list for Pep Guardiola's squad next. 20 Manchester City stars are heading off for international duty, but 7 notable names have been left out. Following their Carabao Cup triumph, a significant contingent of Manchester City players are set to represent their nations during the upcoming international break. A total of 20 players from Pep Guardiola's squad have received call-ups for World Cup preparations, U21 Euro qualifications, and international friendlies, offering them a chance to reset from domestic action. Among those called up are Rayan Aitnuri, Algeria, Jeremy Doku, Belgium, Omar Marmoush, Egypt, James Trafford, Mark Gehey, John Stones, Nico O'Reilly, and Phil Foden, England. Max Allen and Rico Lewis will feature for England U21s. Rayan Cherki is in the France squad, while Anton Semenyo is with Ghana. Italian goalkeeper Gianluigi Donnarumma is called up for World Cup qualifiers, and Nathan Ake and Tejani Reinders will represent the Netherlands. Erling Haaland is also in the Norway squad, with Sverre Nypen representing Norway U21s. Matthias Nunes is called up for Portugal and Rodri for Spain. Abdulkadir Kusanov will play for Uzbekistan in the FIFA series. However, several key players have not been selected, including Marcus Bettinelli, Nico, Spain, Bernardo Silva, and Savinho. Furthermore, Ruben Dias, Josko Gvardiol, and Mateo Kovacic are sidelined due to fitness concerns and injury recovery, missing out on crucial international minutes. Who will make the most impact on the international stage? And we're celebrating a young City starlet who shone brightly at Wembley. Nico O'Reilly stole the show at Wembley, bagging a brace to fire Manchester City to Carabao Cup glory. The Carabao Cup final saw a star performance from Manchester City's young talent, Nico O'Reilly, who netted twice in their victory over Arsenal at Wembley Stadium. His decisive goals secured the club's first piece of silverware since the Community Shield at the start of the 2024-25 season, marking a significant moment for the rising star. O'Reilly's brace was instrumental in City's triumph, overshadowing the team's mixed fortunes in recent domestic and European campaigns. While the team experienced draws in the Premier League against Nottingham Forest and West Ham, and a Champions League exit to Real Madrid, O'Reilly's performance provided a much-needed boost. The win also sets up a quarter-final clash in the FA Cup against Liverpool. The young forward's emergence has been a bright spot for Manchester City, showcasing the club's strong youth development pipeline. His impactful display at Wembley underlines his potential and positions him as one to watch in future competitions, including the upcoming international friendlies where he will represent England. Can Nico O'Reilly continue his meteoric rise? Next, we're breaking down all the international call-ups for Manchester City's global stars. Wayne Rooney questions Phil Foden's role at Man City. Foden insists the Premier League title race is alive. 20 City stars called up for international duty, and Nico O'Reilly shines in the Carabao Cup final. That's your football news fix. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, drop a comment, and follow us on all social media platforms for more. We'll see you next time.